Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints and the first day of April. Yay! Al was here super early saying that he was going to see us soon. Um, Becca is here. Hello. How are you guys? Let me know what you're going to be working on today. If you've got some lofty goals for April or for this quarter. Um, yeah. And Ingrid is here. Hello, I'm early for once. Yay! So proud. um I am waiting for I was waiting for it to go live on my YouTube. There was a bit of a lag. Um the power went out a couple times this morning, but it should be fine now. But anyways, if you guys have not seen, I just posted an Instagram reel unboxing the paperback of A Diamond Bright and Broken. I can actually hold it in my hands. This is amazing. Like, it's here. It is here. And she's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you need to see my reaction. There's a little surprise in there too. So yeah, I am just like over Pluto. Just can't believe I have this in my hands. Like, it's so surreal. Just it's crazy. I can't believe it. It just like doesn't feel real. Um Hello, Lindsay. Hi. Oh, thank you. And Casey, hello. Yes, she's beautiful. Physical copy hype. um yeah, I really like would love it to be like front facing, like on bookshelves. So but even like the spine is like a really pretty like purplish blue color. So I'm just so excited. Um and it's funny that like the original release date was supposed to be tomorrow, but you know, November is a long time away, but this definitely helps to have it in my hands. Only a couple people are getting an actual physical copy of the ARC since it's harder to send physical copies. But the majority of people that are getting ARCs will be getting the ebook, but it will still be like formatted exactly how it is. So, I didn't show this in the video, but maybe I'll just do chapter 1 so that it's not giving spoilers, but there's diamonds on as chapter headers, so super exciting. But yeah, so that is giving me a lot of excitement and motivation today. Oh,
Sorry
there.
I'm late.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I was just telling everyone to check out my Instagram reel that I just posted like 20 minutes ago because
Okay.
I had my unboxing.
Yay!
And I'm just like, it's so surreal. It's so just crazy. But I was like, she gorgeous. She gorgeous inside and out.
Yes.
So, oh my gosh. Ah!
I'm
It's
so
crazy.
glad that you got it before the stream
I
started.
know. I saw it as I was walking up like the steps and I was like, it's here. It's here. So I was like, this is a great way to start the week. And seeing someone else hold it too, I think is like, gosh, I feel like it's even more exciting. So I'm like, oh, that's what I want. Like other people to have it, you know. um, but oh, thank you. The blues look so good. Everyone's so happy you're here, Zara. Oh, and Regina's here too. Hello. I didn't say hi. Oh, Astrid, you wanted to go out so many times. I think I've let you out 5 times and I've been home for 2.5 hours. Also, I found out because it was raining and she was just outside in the rain. And I'm like, oh, I guess the rain doesn't bother her. It's her thick, like Great Pyrenees fur.
Yeah, the rain. I don't know of many dogs in the city, even the big ones who like the rain. But
Yeah, I was surprised when she was a puppy. Like the first time it rained, she was scared of it. But like the raincoat we have now, I think is too small for her. But she didn't care. She was out there for a long time. Um, But yeah, so let us know what you're gonna be working on tonight, everyone. We'll be doing 3 30-minute sprints. I just went right into, like, "Check out my reel."
I mean, I would too if
I
I were
love
encouraging, so yes.
Oh, she will not feel the cold or the wet. That's good to know. Yeah, her fur is so thick. Um, and she's been like, "Well, the cats have cameos. I want to have my, like." She's like, "Oh, you're streaming? It's time for my cameo." Oh, okay. Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. Okay. Okay. Yes, and I will let you out again. Just give me some time. Um, so very exciting for April 1st. I finished my outline of the sequel to A Diamond Bright and Broken yesterday, and I will start drafting it today.
Ooh,
So,
no joke.
yes.
I'm still working on editing, formatting. I'm so close to the end.
Yay.
I didn't get a ton of work done yesterday after the stream.
I know.
Like I got a good amount of done during the stream, but then the rest of the day was spent like hanging out with my mom and some family friends.
Nice.
Today has been a lot and just not that. So it's
Mm,
yeah.
you have a lot going on. You're a busy person, so um well, Regina's editing the last 4 pages of the short read. Yay! Woohoo!
Exciting.
Becca's working on a screenplay. Oh, Lindsay says hi, Astrid. Ingrid's not sure. It's nice, a nice mysterious evening.
Wait, I just realized, that's a sleeping cat on the couch.
Oh yeah, that's Oliver, and then the
Okay.
black blob there is Zuko.
Oh, that is Zuko. Okay, because I saw Oliver.
Yes, the cats are taking their post-dinner snooze, so all the fur babies are in the picture right now.
Because I was like looking, I was like, what's that black thing?
Yeah, that's Zuko. Like, it's funny because there's, these, like, cushioned
Yeah.
backs, and just, like, this one and the one there is just, like, indented because
Yeah.
those are the ones they sleep on the most. It's
The
super
random
cute.
splashes of void are always a cat.
Yes,
That's
yes.
funny. I just
Um,
or a t-shirt. It's a 50-50 bet.
yeah. Right, right. No, yeah, I have to keep it free so that they can sleep there in their spots, and I'm always, like, brushing all the fur off of it. Um, oh, yeah, so they said she was a Great Pyrenees lab mix, but we did the DNA test, and she has no lab in her. She's got the Anatolian Shepherd that she's, like, 98% those 2. Um, but, yeah, I would have thought she had some lab, but those, like, corded dogs? What are those ones called? They look like their fur looks like corded, kinda like dreadlocks. Collies, she's like 2% that, whatever that one is. Okay, okay, Astrid, okay. My goodness. Well, all the other times she was faking, she must be serious now. Um, Ingrid says, "My manuscript is with a developmental editor." Awesome. Lindsay's doing a nano project, a new novel. Wonderful. It's exciting. Poolies. Girl, you are so smart. Is that what the dog is? Poolies dog. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it was the Poolies. You are just too good. uh,
Regina knows her dogs more than I probably know almost any topic. Like,
oh yeah, see the Hungarian herding dog. Yeah, because like she's part of that herder group. Um, but yeah, that's so funny. No, I think you're right. I'm gonna like double check her little DNA test and let you know.
what
Um,
dog DNA test is there?
It's the wisdom panel. There's like two. There's wisdom and there's M bark, EM bark. Um M
There's
bark.
no reason why I would do this for Riley, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, I loved it. Like I just always like to do it because and with Kyrie, they said she was a pit lab mix, but we did the DNA test and she was just pit, American Staffordshire Terrier and Staffordshire Bull Terrier. But we wanted to know because we're like, they said there's lab in her. It don't look like there is any lab in her.
Oh, Chewy has a discount.
Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say there's usually like coupons and stuff like that.
Did you do essential or did you do breed? You had probably did breed discovery.
Yeah, the breed. Yeah, I did the breed discovery one. I gotta find where I did. Yeah, I'll find it during the stream. And then I did it too where it shows like if they have any like health, like if they're predisposed to any health conditions. And she wasn't, which was like really good because some dogs like,
Right.
oh, heart disease or this or that, but
okay, yeah, you can do okay, so there's breed insights, breed plus health insights, and then breed plus extensive health insights.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Oh, good. Chris is here to see if she's actually faking for the 5th time. But she was like pawing me. I think she means it this time. I think the other time she was faking, but
saying pet ancestry is more interesting than other I mean, my ancestry is incredibly boring. I did 23andMe with the health thing because I have no health history. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I was like, macular degeneration. I was like, well, okay.
No, that's smart.
I mean, I'm glad I don't have a lot of things, but also that just felt very anticlimactic.
Right.
And then we were actually looking at these things yesterday at Easter dinner for some reason or another. I am 100% East Asian. It breaks into 97.3% of South China around Guangdong province, which is basically where I was born. And then 2.7% is Chinese Dai, which is you were migrating around China, but we don't have like a specific location for you. So I'm like, so you could have just said, instead of 100% East Asian, you could have said 100% Chinese.
Oh.
3 South Chinese and then 2.7. Yeah. So it's that.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. I think Heather did like the 23andMe and I was like, "Oh, cool. We're the same." So and I like our mom, what was it? Ruthenians, which were these like wandering gypsies and they're kind of similar to like Ukrainians, but it was cool because then we saw that like we were a little bit of a lot of different things and I was like, "Heather, it's the wandering gypsies. That's why we're a little bit of like everything."
Yeah. That's funny. That is
cool. And I just looked it up. It's the Commodore. That's what she is. 3% of a Hungarian flak guardian with profuse white cords. And then 1% Chinese Shar-Pei. Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, Caroline, I don't want to miss your comment. Starting draft 2 of my 1920s romance. That's fun. I always like working on the second draft. It's like, hey, you got those bones down, and then it's like I'm usually sending my draft to critique partners and beta readers like after I finish the second draft. So it's always like a fun draft to work on. I will pull up the kitty race timer while we finish comments. But let us know which cat you think is going to win the first race, color or number. Regina said I take a few I take them with a grain of salt after their human reporter sent in her own cheek swab and learned she was a husky lab and Samoyed. What?
It's very funny. I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Is there something she's not telling us? No, just kidding. Well, so Heather had actually gotten me, because we did the Embark DNA test, and then she got me the Wisdom Panel DNA test. And the Wisdom Panel said that Astrid is 100% Great Pyrenees, which I didn't believe because I've seen her mom and she looks like that Great Pyrenees Anatolian mix, kind of lavish looking. So I was just like, she is not, she has, look at her fur. She is not full Great Pyr. So
yeah.
So I didn't believe Wisdom Panel, but I thought it was interesting that. So yeah, anyways, I guess we should take it with a grain of salt. Maybe she does have lab in her. um I wonder about seeing what I am with the dog or the human one. I know you mean the human.
What type of dog are you?
I know. I really don't. I really kind of want to do it now. I kind of want to see what dog I am. Apes aren't our closest relative. It's dogs. Oh! Were you just saying that as a joke? Okay. Oh, I'm so gullible. Okay, sorry.
It's April 1st.
It is. It is. I have not been pranked. So funny.
There was an account on
I know.
there's an account on Twitter under that I follow under my pen name, and it's like they run fiction exchanges. And they had tweeted like, "Oh, we're so sorry, but like we've really thought about this and like we've decided to stop doing this event. Thank you." And everyone's commenting and being like, "Oh my God, we're so sad." Like, and then I commented, I was like, "Oh, that's so sad." And then immediately 2 seconds later, I was like, "Wait a second." And I like looked at the date that it was posted and I tweeted, and then I replied to my own response. I was like, "You know what? Actually, if it's true, this is very sad. However, given the date," and I did like a gif of like, the wiener dog who's like giving the side eye or whatever.
Oh yeah.
We replied with like a gif of like, I don't remember where it was from, but it was like a bunch of people just like staring at each other, like, and so then they eventually were like, "Yes, it was a joke. We're not going anywhere." And then some people
Yes.
were like upset, and I was like, "Why? Like, that
Oh.
didn't hurt anyone."
Oh, it's like, when a YouTube video, it's just the title's goodbye, and they're taking like a 1 week hiatus or something, you know what I mean? Like, or like goodbye to the, like, people troll and have their April Fool's jokes, and it's like, you gotta chill out a little bit,
Yeah, like there are ones that no one cares. Like it's okay.
Yeah. Yes, send in the sample. Totally. I want to see. I'm gonna go with number 6 because of the blue for diamond. I have to.
I was gonna do 7.
Nice. I know 6 and 7 were also voted already, but that just means that's what we have to go with. So,
Yeah.
multiple people will win this next sprint. All right, we will start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the end of the first sprint.
Did
Number
I vote for 3?
No.
Of course.
Oh, I had to go with blue, so it was fine.
Did Regina win as the next one? 'Cause Regina
7. I think 7 won. That
7.
was
Okay.
Casey. Yeah.
Me. I'd pick
Yeah.
7 as well.
Oh, yeah, and you.
Yeah.
Yay. Um, yeah, we had some friends pop in. Jennifer, Janine, and Al. No worries, Al. Regina is done editing. Yay!
Woo!
Woohoo! I forgot to guess. I would have picked 2 anyway. Oh, it's good that you're honest. You'd be like, "Oh yeah, I meant to pick 3."
Yeah.
I love that.
How'd you do,
Um,
Holly?
yeah, I did good. I actually ate dinner. I was gonna try to like wait until the other sprint, but then I was like, no, I'm hungry. So I made that and got in, let's see, not very many words. Where am I? 46 words. But I have words on the page. It's not a blank page.
It is no longer a blank draft. Also, you
Yes.
ate, which is important.
Yes.
I should eat, so maybe I'll think about that for the next sprint. But instead of editing, I was like, oh, we have a cover reveal coming up, and I actually need to generate the images that
Oh, yeah.
people can share for that. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, for the blood curse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I saw the little like sneak peek on
Yeah.
Sam. Yeah, because I was also replying to people's comments on the reel. I was also doing that because I was like, well, this is also important. Um,
Yeah.
but people were having nice things to say.
Very
But,
exciting. Okay.
yeah.
Got your
We're
art.
making, and you did such a good job with like making like diamonds like promo. So yeah, book brush is great for like the variety.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find ones that like a lot of the fantasy ones are very dark colored, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, and it's kind of hinted at the little teaser image, is that this covers is a lot brighter
Mm-hmm.
color palette than where's obviously I'm not going to actually show the cover because
Right.
that would be bad. But here, so like that's a lot
Oh, yeah.
than the Legionnaire. So I'm trying to find fantasy like promo images on BookBrush that aren't straight up dark and gloomy.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, that makes sense. Um, oh, I'm excited for like, yeah, the different like, you know, color palette kind of. Um, it's so funny. I was just going on. I'm like, well, maybe it's like already on Amazon or something like that, and it's like cover coming, and it's like only part of it. I'm like, shoot.
Yeah, no, I covered my bases.
I got found out. Yeah, that was really good. I was like, let me see. Let me see if it's up already.
No. I do need to schedule the live stream because
Oh, yeah.
time for that now. I had some personal things pop up like yesterday/today that
Oh.
basically took all my time until we turned the camera on for the live stream. So this is like kind of my first time doing work for the day.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So, Bruno, Ingrid, you're hilarious. 46 is greater than 0 win. Oh, Raph is here. Hello, Raph. Finishing up my short story and doing a final review on my book before picking a cover and moving to the publishing process. Woo! So many wins for everyone. I love it. Al said started with 31 words, still working on my first book. Woohoo!
Cool.
I love it. It's like weird now to finally be drafting. I haven't drafted. I mean, I wrote a short story last summer, but other than that, I haven't like drafted, and adding scenes to like A Diamond Bright and Broken, but I haven't drafted something new since 2020. So
Oh, that must feel different.
yeah, it does. That's why I'm just like, oh, let me get some words on the page so I can like start.
Maybe you'll do another reel where it's like when you haven't drafted a full novel in 4 years and you're like, what is this?
I know. That's what I was afraid of. I was like, shoot, has it really been 4 years? Ugh. I guess it was November 2020, so like 3.5 years. But yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah, like that's
I'll give myself half. I need all the months I can get.
Yeah.
I need to add front and back matter, but the hard part is done. Yes. I'm sure that's like a fun part to. Well, I don't know. I would think it'd be fun to kind of add the front and back matter because it's like, oh, I like those little finishing touches. Oh, taxes, so fun. I started doing my taxes and then ended up drawing instead. No, that's fun. I did my taxes like January like 26th or something like that. I was like, let me do this as soon as possible. And I still didn't get all my refund yet. Refund back yet. I think it was I got like the state, but not whatever the other one is.
Federal.
No, I think I got federal, but not the state, which makes sense because Illinois would take a long time. Wait, this is actually super cool, Becca. What? That is amazing. Congrats.
Woo!
TikToks. I need you to do my TikToks. So funny. But I'm really excited because I've been wanting like a physical copy to do more. There's so many like ideas I have that I've saved that I'm like, I need the physical copy. And I had my jank one that I like made from Animal Farm, but like
I love that so much. But yeah, it's exciting to like find.
Yeah. But then that I just stopped because I had traveled with it. Yes, the diamonds are so good. I had traveled with that copy and then like my water spilled and so like the like paper copy like stuck to like the front of Animal Farm and I'm like peeling it off and like the cover of Animal Farm is coming off with it and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, book. I was like, I've had you since 8th grade.
Intended damage.
Yes. I was like, I've had that book since 7th grade. So I'm just like, I'm sorry, Animal Farm. But anyways, that's super exciting, Becca.
Virginia's saying, is this where we ask for your rates?
Yes. Tropical and space psychedelic sci-fi cover. Well, that sounds kind of cool. I want to see what a tropical sci-fi cover looks like.
I know.
Yeah. And one of your short stories might get picked up by a sci-fi magazine. What? Good luck. That's amazing. I'll cross my fingers for you too. I'm hoping to finish editing chapter 4 for the next sprint. Awesome. Oh, when's the Blood Curse coming out?
October.
Oh, thank you, La Femme Nikita. 123. Welcome too. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
Talking about covers, I'm doing YA science fantasy, and it's a struggle finding covers. because so many are dystopian, space-based, or romantasy, which my books aren't. Huh. Yeah, I'd have to look some stuff up. I mean, you can't go wrong with just like, pretty font and like a background or, some like a something that's like in your book, like, like you had your project name is like Spark and Blizzard, right? So like if you had some like lightning or I don't know, just something, it could just be like, yep, you just got this science fantasy looking font and got some lightning in the background. Sounds cool to me. Ralph just finished taxes on the first. I finished my taxes on the first day if it's a big refund. And that's what I looked to. I was like, am I going to finish this or not? I got like a little bit back, but
I had to delay the file for an extension or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
There was some information that my accountant needed. I was like, I don't have an answer to that yet. Like, okay, we're filing for an extension.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yes, oh wait, sorry, here. Becca, let us know. I'm debating if I should do a Kickstarter. Oh, that's fun. That's a great idea. I've been like there's been like book boxes and like special editions and sprayed edges, and I'm just a freaking sucker for it. And I almost bought this one book that like it was like an omnibus of like 3 books, and it had like a holographic version that was like rainbow colors, and I just was like, I almost bought it, but I was like, pause, Holly.
I bought this last year, the Lit Joy crate version of Coraline, and it arrived like 2 days ago.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't opened it yet because I knew that I would just lose my mind.
Oh.
So.
Oh, that's so good. What?
Very reflective because it's still in the plastic.
No, I love that.
It's of the house, and it says mirrors are never to be trusted.
Oh, so good. I need to read that because I loved the movie.
The book will mess you up.
Oh my god. I need that. I've been like wanting.
I read it. I saw the movie, and my mom watched it with me. And I used to be scared of everything when I watched that. I did. So my mom's like, are you sure you're going to be okay? Like, you're watching this at night, which seems like a bad start to this situation. And you're scared by, like, a lot of things. Are you going to be okay? I'm like, well, I read the book, so I'll be okay. I know what's going to happen. And that was true, but also it was like, compared to what's in the book, the movie's actually kind of watered down.
Oh, dang.
So,
well, yeah. Okay. Well, I need to. Also, I'm looking to see if it's on like the Libby app or something. Oh my god, it is. Full cast production audiobook.
They did?
What? Okay, I'm checking both of these out. And then I wonder if listening to it, I might just check out the ebook then, but holy crap, that actually sounds really good.
I knew that he did one, but wait, I want to know who's in this cast.
That sounds kind of awesome.
Oh, I don't know any of these names, but that sounds really cool.
It does.
Oh, it came out in 2022 to celebrate the 20th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Best-selling and Newbery Medal winning author Neil Gaiman's modern classic Coraline.
Dang.
Probably why I never knew that it existed, because the last time I had looked about an audiobook for this was like in 2020.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I'm really excited about that now.
It also won 3 other awards. The book had won the Hugo, which just recently had a scandal, Nebula Award, and Bram Stoker Award. So like in fantasy and horror.
Mm. Okay. Now that's like going to be my next one of my next audiobook reads. Is that that sounds really, really cool. Um, am I the only one who feels AI is taking over book covers?
No. As in, you're not the only one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's sad. I feel like there is, and a lot of
Yeah.
people are like having that disclaimers. And even I was posting, I scheduled my live streams, and then when I was adding in the tags, it asked me like, is there anything in here that's like AI generated or something? And you have to say like yes or no. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was I doing? There was something. And it was also like you have to say if AI was I don't remember. I was uploading something. It might have even
mm,
been on like Barnes and Noble Press, like how I print these. It might have even been
yeah.
that where they were like, does this contain any AI?
Oh,
That's the only thing
wow.
I can think of that I recently uploaded. So, yeah.
Oh, and stock Adobe. Oh, at least they say it is, but it's not. Yeah, for like artists like Ingrid, yes,
I don't I don't even use partly generated stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
I just because there's so much proof of how they've like visual and written ones have been just completely like plagiarized. Um it's not even like, oh, some phrases or some aspects of art have been stolen. Like there have been instances of full on theft that
Mhm.
I don't want to accidentally do something wrong because I'm using any part of AI.
Right, right. Yeah. It's it's very like thin waters, to cross. Um Regina and Raf got their votes in for the second sprint. Let us know which cat you think is going to win, the color or the number. I'm still going with 3.
I'm gonna go with 3 this time.
Yes, it's like I'm
Yeah.
still going with blue. Um, I don't think it would signal romantasy because it would signal fantasy, but I don't
What
think
would signal romantasy
I
specifically?
f
I missed it.
I'm thinking, like, the font and, like, lightning in the background, like, that
Oh
I would
no,
just think, like,
that doesn't scream.
that
It
that it
depends on the font and it like
and
depends
the
on what's
colors.
on the cover.
Mhm.
I don't think any single element of something okay, I take that back. I was gonna say I don't think you can ever have a single element of something that conveys a genre, but if you had like a shirtless guy on it, it would be like one of 2 genres. So
Yes.
that's about it. In every other instance of a book, in my opinion, the book cover composition is what um, normally conveys the genre. So as long as
Mhm.
you have some sci-fi elements and some fantasy elements, and don't have things like you might want to stay away from some of the more swirly fantasy fonts because those tend to be used in romantasy.
Mhm.
Um, but other than that, yeah. So like maybe use a blockier font to avoid the romantasy comparison. And you could just full on do a sci-fi-ish font, I guess.
Yeah.
But if your
Yeah.
background's more fantasy, I'd go with like a serif font that looks, I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would almost say do a Kickstarter to like help get the funds for a cover designer. Uh,
Mhm.
just because when you're mixing genres like that, you kind of want someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, they'd be able to kinda offer their, like, professional expertise and opinion on it too, since they, like, do many, so that makes sense. I'm glad your fortune's starting to turn around, Janine.
That's awesome.
And Regina, I'm glad. Yeah. Made by people who have used it. I might have to hand draw my own covers from now on. Yes. I know, Ingrid. I know that's it's frustrating. La Femme Nikita said, hopefully you can do a video on your marketing book launch, what worked and what didn't. Yes. Yeah. I haven't come out with like a filmed video in a while. That became a lot for me. um, but hopefully I can. I've been wanting to do one with like, working with like a small press and yeah, just like my whole experience. I know I'm gonna have my like behind the book videos that will launch with on Inimitable Books channel.
Yes.
Um on the release date. So that'll have some kind of behind the scenes how things were going like throughout the year. But I'll try to keep that in mind to do one specifically for like marketing and stuff because I've definitely learned a lot and I'm not an expert at it by any means, but
Yeah.
I'm improving slowly but surely.
Sorry, the yeah was not in agreement of you being like, I'm not an expert. No, I just feel like that there's a lot.
There is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I was like, wait, that sounds like I'm insulting.
No, no, no. I didn't take it
I
that
am
way.
not. Love Holly.
But all right, we will start this second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Whoa, that was a slow toss. Okay.
Really slow and it looked underhand.
All right, that was the end of the second sprint.
Yeah.
Let's see. My scroller on my scrolling wheel on my mouse isn't working, which is really kind of weird and annoying. But
Oh no.
I don't know if that means the battery's dying, but I'm like trying to scroll through the comments. I think the winner has eluded us once again.
Yeah, but we're both 3. We both picked 3, so I think we're
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. uh, second place, I'll take it.
yes.
All right. How did everyone do? I think I came in third or fourth. So close, I know. Aw.
I mean, you saw that I was sending that I was on Instagram because I watched your reel. And
Yay!
then Adam Silvera shared something, right? But then I just got a little lost in like things. For some reason, that algorithm was sharing. Oh, it's because I watched Kate Kavanaugh's latest YouTube video where she talks about writing and crocheting and stuff. So anyway,
Aw.
this video was someone was like, for the whole year, every book I read, I'm gonna make a crochet square about it. So they were starting off with Wicked, which is like one of my favorite musicals, and they did
Yes.
the musical poster because their version of the book had that, and then everyone in the comments is like, "Musical is great. The book is whack," and like.
Oh.
And someone was like, yeah, I think if I had read the book first, I would have been happier. And someone was like, no, you would have been very confused why they put certain scenes and why they picked XYZ to actually put in the musical.
Oh my
So
gosh. Oh wow.
it's you have to like accept they're very two different beasts. But yeah.
Nice. Wicked is like my favorite musical. I mean, it was like the first like musical I like went to, like a production, whole production and everything, and like memorized every song, and so it's got like a special place in my heart.
I want to get my mug for it.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. I need to like listen to the whole soundtrack all over again. And then I also went to Adam Silvera's Instagram to see what news he had.
Did you just watch it?
No, I didn't yet.
Okay,
No.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, so New York, 20 years.
Oh my
I went like
gosh.
2 days before the 20th anniversary weekend because that was the day we got
Oh,
for my little cousin's birthday. So we went on her birthday rather than
nice.
trying to do the craziness that was the 2 days leading up to the anniversary because it opened on Halloween.
Mhm.
So like the first
Oh,
night I think was like the Pink performance where like a bunch of previous Glindas were there, like to take photo ops
oh.
lobby with people, and then the October 30th was the Green performance where like a bunch of former Alpha Buzz were there and
Oh
you
my god.
pictures. And then if you went to like the 20th anniversary one, it was just like the 20th anniversary performance. You got a special playbill and like all these things. And I was like, would I have liked that? Yes. But getting to see my little cousin like absolutely fall in love with it was
Oh,
super magical.
that is. Oh, I would have wanted to like, yeah, take a picture with all the Glindas and all the Alphabas.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh, the
I
original
forgot to say that on the original on the actual anniversary they had Glinda's and Alpha Buzz who would have been there.
Oh my
My
gosh,
mom saw
yay.
the original cast.
Yay, fellow Wicked lovers.
I love
Yes. So good.
it. Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, actually, the first time I heard Wicked was, um, I think someone in the musical in like senior year of high school was like auditioning and she sang Perfect. or I mean, not perfect, popular. And then I was like, what is this song from? Like, what is this? And then like, so I actually like have the whole soundtrack memorized before I even like went to the
Yeah.
show.
Have you ever seen, actually probably not, because it was like open and then closed very quickly, but the musical Seussical, which was like Dr. Seuss world, but like they
Yeah.
all kind of exist in one thing.
My sister-in-law was in it, so I saw a production with like,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
so
at
the
the
song,
local theater.
yeah.
Yes.
So the song Amazing Maisie and the way it ends is very similar to, I was like, I wonder if Stephen Schwartz was inspired by that for the song Popular, because it ends with, you know, the
Oh.
popular girl after having tried to or successfully or whatever giving a different character a makeover, and then ends with like a very long belt. And you're like, yeah, I see what you did there.
I see. That's funny.
I think it's
Oh.
also potentially the same key where it's like,
Oh, I gotta hear both of those now. The Amazing Maisie.
yeah, amazing. I don't remember if that's how you spell Maisie.
Oh, Maisie.
I mean, yep, I was
Was
right.
Maisie like the crazy bird? Because I think that was her.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, was that her, Chris? Yeah. Oh, my sister-in-law was Maisie. Oh, it's so
Oh,
funny.
okay, so now you really need to listen to that song.
Yes. Oh, that's great. That's so cool. Oh, yes, Ingrid, you need to. Oh, it's just like such a great experience.
The movie's coming out, but they're adding stuff back in from the books so that they can justify making it 2 movies, like, so they can get your
2 movies?
I
Come
know, and I'm like,
on.
no, you like, I love John M. Chu, Ariana Grande, and Cynthia Erivo are both incredibly talented and have the voices for it. However, like,
Yes.
Ariana Grande is not who I would have cast for Glinda. If anything, she sung Alphaba songs at the 15th anniversary, like, concert thing that they did on,
What?
was it PBS? No, that wasn't. It was some big network or whatever. They made a whole night of it, and then they Cynthia Erivo is incredibly talented, but made some really not great comments about some stuff, and I'm like, I can't be excited that she's playing Alphaba.
Yeah. Oh.
Why? I'm not gonna pay $40 to see a music to see the movie, 2 parts of a movie, when I know that you could have made it into one. You wouldn't have even needed to make it like a 3-hour movie. Like, the musical exists.
Oh. Right, and the like, breaking it up just, like, breaks up the flow of, like, how things go, like, it's not gonna be as, like, have an impact. I don't
They're probably
know.
gonna be like, "Oh, well, there's intermission." It's like, yeah, for 15 minutes, not like a
Yeah.
whole other year.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, we don't have a year-long intermission.
You know, and with Hamilton, the film, you know, when they put it just like said, you know, intermission, and then it had a
Right,
timer for 15 minutes.
right. It's like The Hobbit, why? Oh, so true. Um
I still can't believe they broke The Hobbit into multiple movies.
You know, yeah, when they're just the fact that they're, like, milking things is like, "Okay, come on, like, just we see what you're doing here."
It's like when it's a blatant cash grab, I'm not cool with it. Like,
Yes, yes.
you know, and I think the only time I was okay with something actually being split into 2 that wasn't was Mockingjay, because they like really did world building of like, okay, here's the unrest, here's the whatever. Like, this is what's happening, not just for Katniss, that you
Yes.
couldn't get in the book. And then the second half was a lot more again of like, okay, what's Katniss doing?
I was literally thinking about Mockingjay, how, like, that one felt like it was properly broken up
It was
into 2.
justified.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was yes.
Whereas a certain wizarding series was like camping war, like camping big fight. That was basically how it was split up. And then you know, a certain vampire series split up where like, okay, drama, drama, drama. Second half is like, what if, but JK. And it's like,
Yep. So true. The Hunger Games movies is in some ways is
adaptational expansion.
Adaptational expansion. Yeah.
Well, because you get to see, you got to see the game makers and them being like, oh yeah, like let's literally change the arena while the game is going in the first movie. And then in the second one, you see meetings between the head game maker and President Snow. And, so.
Yeah. And then
the second part,
heavens forbid it never comes out like Divergent.
Yeah.
Which I think everyone
never even saw the first part. I never even saw Legion Part 1.
Yeah.
I was going to, and then I think I just never heard about when it came out. And so, and I wasn't gonna be happy about seeing it, but I was still gonna see it.
Yeah. But then especially not having the ending, yeah. Yeah, not fun.
When did Legion Part 1 come out versus Mockingjay Part 2?
2014?
Okay, Legion Part 1 was 2016. Totally missed that. And then Mockingjay Part 1 was 2014 and 2015. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It probably did just straight up kill that trend.
Oh.
I mean, good. My wallet needed that trend to end and stop wasting my time. But yes. Okay.
Yeah. Or just be TV series or, Netflix series and stuff where it's like, hey, this now it can be as long as it needs to be. It's not going to feel rushed. We're already paying for this platform.
Then, they sometimes mess up pacing when it's a show.
They
and I'm
do.
Like, you suddenly have 8 hours and you still messed up? What? What's going on?
So true.
I'm looking at you, Shadow and Bone season 2.
Nice. Oh, Chris is showing me his $5 rotisserie chicken that he got from Costco. Nice.
If it's good, then who cares that it's $5?
Yes. It's legit. It's a big boy. Yeah. Well, you will be able to eat all of Big Boy.
Series and cliffhangers, you can only wait a week unless it's the end of a season. And then Netflix started doing this stupid Part 1, Part 2 thing.
I know, that's so annoying.
They did it in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina season 3. Oh, one of the actors from that died.
Oh no!
He died on, was it the 30th or yesterday?
Oh my god!
Way too young, and I'm reading articles, and it's like, oh yeah, it was in the 4 seasons of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I was like, it was 3. It was called season 3 Part 1 and 3 Part 2. I was like, more upsetting was obviously the fact that this actor had died.
Yeah.
But then also they're doing it for Bridgerton season 3, and I'm like,
come on, man.
Why are you also they're probably doing it because it's like, oh, to get everyone excited for Pollen. It's like, no, people who've read the books are already excited for Pollen.
Yes.
You don't need to bump up your watch whatever. If any people were going to be streaming it more repetitively, then
right. I mean, and I didn't read the books, and I'm excited for Pollen. So
I think the show is more exciting for Pollen. I'm just gonna say it. The book is cool, but they've fleshed Penelope out more as a show character than she ever was in the books, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then, because I like Penelope. So yes, she needs all of her screen time. Al added 62.
Becca's commenting on it. He was on Gen V off of The Boys, which I've never watched just because I've Homelander, right? That's the guy's name.
Homelander.
Stuff about him as a character. I was like, I can't watch this.
Nope. That was another one where I'm like, this is a little too much for me.
Yeah, and I was really bummed.
Have to stop watching The Boys.
Yeah, the concept is super exciting to me, but then I heard something and I was like, I can't even start.
Yeah.
So then the spinoff was Gen V, and Chance Perdomo was on it, and he passed away because of a stupid motorcycle accident.
Oh, it was a motorcycle accident. Oh, that's so sad.
He
He's
was
only 27.
my age.
No.
Like, I'm currently 27 now. I turned 27 on March 20th.
Oh my gosh.
And like seeing that, I was like,
That's sad. Yeah, I have to look him up and see. Oh, Ingrid has to go. Bye, Ingrid. Have a good night. Yes, wishing you a good week and lots of productivity as well. Speaking of productivity, Al got 62 words. Yay!
oh.
Becca ate dinner and did a little writing. Yay! Oh, I keep checking my email to hear from my developmental editor, even though I know it's way too early. Oh, oh, hi, Zuko. Come say hi. Okay. I think that was all of the productivity updates. My writing's very slow, but I think I have 100 words, 115 words. Is it something? Struggling.
It's okay.
Definitely. It's like I am always so slow when I first start. I'm just like, how do I write? But yeah. Oh gosh, we still have a whole other sprint. All right, I better get this going.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot done the second sprint.
It's kind of rough. My brain is like not focusing. So
I'm gonna go with the light purple, which I think is 16.
I'm gonna go with the dark blue, which I think is 17. It's right behind yours. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Janine picking my lucky numbers. 22. Regina, oh no, you have a headache. Yeah, take care of yourself. Ooh, Regina, are we picking the same one? Woo! The blue better win then. And Al's got 8. Okay. Well, we will start this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That was an overhand throw.
Yep, I was correct. I am 16 and you were 17.
All right, that was the end of the final sprint and the wrong.
Almost picked the dark purple. I
Oh
literally almost. I shouldn't have second guessed myself.
no! Oh,
Okay. Okay. Who's the closest?
so
3,
close.
6, 27,
8, 17, 12.
10.
I think you still win.
Okay. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
So
But I
I
was worried.
win with an asterisk, but I could have had a full-on win.
Oh man. Well, and I was gonna say like, oh well, there's that light blue 29. Like, what if that one wins? Maybe I should just say blue, and then it's
I
either
know.
blue.
Yeah, we should start being like, oh, because I think last time
Yeah, I should just say the
Hey in the
color.
comments had been like, oh, I just picked purple, and it's like, yeah, that was a way to win. Double your chances.
Yes, yes. Well, that was good. You won. Purple. It's so cute to see him win because yeah, we haven't had like a cool colored one win in a while. So
It's been a bit.
yeah. I think I don't know if this meant Regina left, going to
I
sign
think
off.
it means she left.
Okay. Okay. Well, bye, Regina. Sorry, I forgot to. I was slow saying bye. Um, and Al did 200 words. That's amazing.
Ooh,
Yay!
that's awesome.
I did not. I got distracted. My brain won't. My brain's done for the night. So.
I was actually working on this.
Yay! We switched.
Yeah, we switched. We the brain cell hopped from Chicago to New York.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you see what Adam Silvera posted in the meantime?
Yes. Yes. And I was just like, that is so evil.
Yeah, yeah.
So evil. That was good though. I think he got a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a good way of doing it. It was,
Yes.
and then there were authors who were saying like, "Oh, I was very excited to see what you picked." So
I know. T-Date 3, man. Or T-Bait. Wait, they both. Wait,
they
TB date. TB date.
at the end, yeah.
Yes, TB date. uh,
Do you think he did that on purpose so that the abbreviation would have the word date in it?
I don't know. Maybe because I was like, that's perfect, and it's like the date. It's like the date that you die. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Or
such a coincidence.
TBD, to be determined, even though the whole thing
Ooh.
is TBDATE.
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel like there's something there.
Actually, didn't read. Well, I read they both die at the end, but I didn't read. Wait, what's that first one called, or what's the sequel called? The first to die at the end, or
The
whatever.
first, yeah.
Yeah, the first to die at the end.
Yeah, I was like,
I was scared because I was just like, well, they both die at the end. Was like, you know, so I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the first death cast.
no, I'm not ready. It's been a bit that I actually probably need to read a recap or something. I used to be able to hold on to story ideas. Story plots that like I had consumed.
Yeah.
My idea. For forever. And now I think my brain is much faster to be like, and delete. Like, you have the extra space. The things that like have been there since you were like 12, those are stuck unless you actively like try and get rid of them. But if it's a story that you read since you turned 20, good luck.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm like so bad at names now. I'm like, oh yeah, the main guy and like the friend. Like, I'm so bad at it. Just
Yeah.
like, and I like just read the book too, but I just like, and I'm like, yep, can't
Well, like,
remember.
even so I'd read The Duke and I, which is what the first Bridgerton season is based on,
Mhm.
in maybe freshman year of high school. Um, and my mom was like halfway through describing the plot
Huh.
of the show before I was like, wait, I read this. And then she's like, you did? And I'm like, is it based on a book? She's like, oh, it's based on this book called The Duke and I. And I'm like, wait, I think I, and then I had to look it up to confirm what my brain knew, which was, yes, you read this book. So clearly my brain is like, oh, you've had a lot going on. If you've read a story, you read it, hon. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, do you guys do that too, where does that happen to anyone else where they like yeah, like, do you remember the details of books or do you not? Like, is it very hard for you to, like, recall things or are you like, "Oh, I don't need a book summary. I remember what happened in that book a year ago."
I think what also made it hard though was that at that time, like for some reason, high school was a very big, I'm gonna read like multiple historical romance series that like I don't know. I feel like historical romance, the tropes are somehow more overlappy than like just the
Mm.
general romance. And I think it's because a lot of people with historical romance, they almost, I mean, the ones that are always talked about are like in England, and it's
Mhm.
almost always Regency. Like there are other periods in England where things could have been done as well. And then when you have Regency England, it's always like, okay, the woman is like one of three archetypes, and the guy is like one of three archetypes. And so it just became very repetitive. So not only was like, I feel like I've read this plot, it was then like, but which series was it in? Who was the author? What, like, am I combining like three different series of like this happened in it? And it was like, no, it turned out that I had remembered it as its individual story, but it was, oh my God.
Got it. Oh gosh, yeah, that must have been, like, confusing.
Because there is a series called Dinner. Um, there is a series called like Marriage, Mart, and Mayhem that I was reading in addition to the Bridgerton books and in addition to the Effington family series, or
Oh,
maybe it was just called Effingtons, I think.
nice.
Um, and so it was very much like, wait, because there's one story in at least one of those series where it's like someone got married, the guy got married when he was super drunk because he didn't want to be in the arranged marriage.
Mm.
And then years later, he like finds his wife, doesn't know it's his wife because he was drunk out of his mind when they'd gotten married, and falls in love with her and tries to divorce his
Oh.
existing wife because he wants to pursue the woman he doesn't know is already his wife.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then I was like, which one is it? And I had looked it up, and it was like, this describes the plot of two books. And I read both, so I don't know which one I'm thinking of.
No. Oh gosh, that's
It
so
was very much like, wow.
oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
It was wild. One was, I do remember now that one was called The Elusive Wife, but then I don't remember what the
Mm.
other one that had basically the same plot, and I don't remember which one came out first.
Yeah, I feel like that I'm trying to think, like, that happened to me recently. Oh, it was with, a Netflix show with, like, um it was like it was the podcast Doctor Death season 2, and they made a Netflix show of it, and so I was watching the Netflix show, and then I was like, "Wow, some of these things sound really familiar." And then I was like, "Oh my god, I listened to that whole podcast about this. No wonder." Because at the end where it's like, "Oh yeah, I went to his home in Spain and he had a family there." And I was like, "Wait, I remember this story." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I listened to it in a podcast." So it was just so funny that there were little bits that I remembered, and then I was like, "Wait, I heard this before."
Okay, I Googled it. There's literally a list on Goodreads called Hero's Unaware Heroine is Already His Betrothed/Wife.
Oh.
And the one I know off the top of my head is number 2 on this list, which is The Elusive Wife.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
But now I don't even know if the second one that I had read is on here or if no one had thought to add it to the list. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, it's really
That's so funny.
It's very, very funny.
Nice. Well, I think my brain is
done for the night, as you
yes,
said.
yes, it is very much so. But I got some words on the page, which was wonderful.
That's awesome.
To start the sequel officially, it has started. To get the copy in my hands, just equally amazing. Oh, and the character art. That was the part that like shocked me, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
I included a set of these for the copy for your husband, who I don't know if is around here, and then also for your sister.
Yes.
So they each get them as well.
Yes, I gave mine to him, and I already packaged up the one for my sister. So
I was like, wait, is she in chat?
I know. I was like, no, I need to make sure it's a surprise for her. I don't think she's here.
It was so funny. I was at one last thing, I guess maybe. I was at physical therapy earlier today, and I saw someone who looked like you and your twin, and I was like, nope.
Oh my god, that's great. That is great.
Moment of like, Holly said her older sister's not. Nope. Like, I don't know what the older sister does, but I don't think.
That's hilarious. We've got like quadruplets, you know. Apparently we're quadruplets, so well, thank you everyone for joining us for another Monday Motivation Sprints. I will be here same time, same place next week. And Zara, are you here?
Is it next week that I'm not going to be here?
I forget. Yeah, I've got like there's some weeks that T isn't here and some weeks that you're not here.
There's one day I'm not going to be there because it's Passover, and I'm trying to see. Okay, no, I'm not going to be on the 22nd, but I will be here next week and the week after.
Yes. So join us next week. Zara and Teresa will be here as well. And hopefully you were productive and this gave you a good start to the week, and that you have a good rest of the week. Yes. Yeah. Thanks as always, Al. We will see you guys next time. Bye.